of all, that I think it's probably going to be one of the best decisions of my life. I came at it from a place of not wanting to go on a CPAP machine, and I do have sleep apnea. I never knew that I had it, but I was a snorer, so I actually got tested, and then I thought, why don't I just try Buteyko first, because I knew enough about it that it wasn't it seemed to me that a CPAP was the exact wrong thing to do in my case. So the benefits that I got were way above that. It helps me with the anxiety. I mean, everything is really related to your breath. So the one thing that you do more than anything else in your life is breathe. So if you do that correctly, it seems like a lot of other things are going to get better. And it also, I think, helps you just to be, there's like a mini mindfulness practice all the time. And it's like, if you're breathing correctly, it's not going to hurt you. Whereas if you're breathing incorrectly, it can really be bad for you. And the whole fight or flight thing, it totally makes sense too. I mean, it's like a total no-brainer once you understand what Dr. Buteyko was doing and the history of how he figured it out and everything like that. It just makes it so self-evident. And I can't even believe that people are not, that this isn't taught in kindergarten. If I could wave a magic wand, I would have people learn Buteyko as a child.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Appreciate you sharing. And is there any specific benefits that you like to leave with the folks and share with the folks that you gained through taking the course?
Just that it's so foundational and that we have control over our breathing to some extent. And if we train ourselves to do it the right way, there's no downside risk. And there's tremendous upside. And all it does is take a little focus. And I've already seen such good results. And just wearing the belt, I mean, you don't even have to do certain things. If you just use that Somnifix and the belt, you could increase your health that way. There's so many ways to win in Buteyko, I think, and even though I'm not the best student yet, I'm just recommitting to doing it. So yeah, well, I just love it. And you've been the best, and especially with COVID and knowing, considering that you're actually on the front lines, you're a respiratory therapist. It's like, you're not just somebody who's like, oh yeah, I just took this course on Buteyko, and there's a lot of people out there. Even one of my friends actually took another training, and I'm like, I have no idea what she knows, but I'm pretty sure it's not anything comparable to what becoming a Buteyko specialist with you guys would be like, and I said, hey, you should check out this, Sasha and stuff like that. And I gave her the information, and she just picked some other guy. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. But the fact that you actually are in the profession of helping people breathe, and that you are such a staunch supporter of the method, it's like super trustworthy that way. So I think that you are like, one of the best reasons why someone should do Buteyko is because it's really true. It's not just, oh, this is a great idea, and like Wim Hof or whatever that guy is with this, all these extreme people and people, when I go around now and I'm like seeing people doing that spinning, I'm like, oh my God, you might as well just be, why don't you just go have like 7 or 8 Cokes in a row, because it's probably worse for you than doing that, because they're hyperventilating like crazy.
Yes.
So I'm very aware of what people are trying to do for their health and how they're just totally shooting themselves in the foot. And I really want to thank you. And you've gone with me through so many, tears and everything. And you're just so wonderful. I just thank God for you.
Well,
it's been a pleasure and honor doing the work with you.
Well, the pleasure has been mine as well. And I continue the best success, and thank you for, your support and your encouragement and your sincerity.
Mm.